Greetings and welcome to Soul Scopes. This is an exciting Soul Scopes. I'm Demi, and I want to welcome in all you beautiful humans and everyone who's been watching us since we launched this channel. I want to thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been a fabulous, wonderful year. And to all the beautiful humans tuning in for the very first time, this is a channel guided message in your Akashic Records. And so we blend the Akashic Record channel for your soul books with your zodiac for your soul scopes. And this is going to be a super special one. So I want you guys to stay tuned and watch this. This is going to be, of course, by Decan. And if you guys haven't heard of Decans, you got to watch a video. I might make a new one so we can keep it fresh and popping. But a Decan is the separation of the degrees of your sign by 10 degrees, and its ascendant sign or ascendant planet during that time. So it changes a little bit about with the planetary aspects, basically. So just keep it really brief because I'm so excited. We got a lot to cover. Today's Soul Scopes is running from the 14th through the 31st of this year, and we're bringing it in an extra day early simply because of the solar eclipse that's happening. And then we also have, you guys all have probably heard, the conjunct between Jupiter and Saturn, and it's going to play a big part in how you round out this year. But also, we're going to be doing predictions for 2021. And so this is going to be a really special one. There's two parts to it, so make sure you watch it all. And if you haven't done so already, Sagittarius Decan ones whose birthdays are from November 22nd to December the 1st. Wait, I have that right? Yep, November 22nd to December the 1st. You're going to want to go back and watch the beginning of the month to see how you got here and how the first half of the eclipse, the lunar eclipse, is going to affect your intentions. Also, because this is a new moon eclipse, solar eclipse, it's going to be extra special and extra potent. So everything that's going on right now is going to carry those energies all the way up into the next 6 months. Lunar cycles are, especially the eclipse seasons, only the eclipse seasons, I should say, carry a 6-month weight of energy. So inside of that, we've got Saturn and Jupiter. So I want you to definitely stay tuned. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with you, Decans. All my Sag out there, again, happy, happy, happy birthday. I know it's already a little bit past your time, Decan 1, but I want to send you out all the blessings and all the love, all the Reiki coming to you right now. Already I'm hearing the underpinning of relationships. And so you guys are looking at your heart now more than ever before and more than you thought that you would be. In an emotional kind of way. Not so much in the pragmatic way that you've always looked at relationships, as in the usefulness of the connection of just being with someone. You are now looking at the tender sides of vulnerability, communication, but also where in the relationship is the depth of, you're looking for the depth of you're looking for more expansion. This is really deep because you're not looking at relationships the way you used to, and you're wanting more emotional exchange. This is my Christmas holiday table runner for one of my tables. In the last Soul Scope, I got my Elvin Christmas table runner. So pull this out for all you guys especially. So let's take a look at where your heart is right now for all my singles and dating, for all my twin flames. Because suddenly emotions, they're saying that you need to hear this message. So this is an important message because you are finding that the connection isn't there and you want it to be there. And they are saying, ooh, this is because you haven't spoken about your needs. You haven't said it out loud. It's almost as if you're afraid to say you need it because it's not a need that you are comfortable in with needing. And this is the Psychic Love deck. And they're saying, right now, go with the flow of the feeling. Follow the direction of your heart. Look where it's leading you to. Is it easier to say or not to say? Is it going to, if not saying is going to get you more of the same, then it's time to step out of the fear and step into the flow of the feeling. Trust your feeling and what you need and what you deserve. Because it's only going to bring you and your partner closer, and saying that you deserve or want and desire a depth in the relationship or wanting a deeper relationship than what looks good or what feels good or what you think you should have. You're wanting someone more emotional, and you're wanting to have an emotional love affair in this way and not a they're saying that you are one who tends to be about the strategic look of it. If he or she looks the part, and this isn't superficial. This is about how you gauge your partner. And right now, you are needing to breathe a new life into the relationship. Because right now, this is routine and extremely structured. And you want to break free. You're finding and those who are single, you are wanting this expression in the new relationship. And they're saying that if you speak what it is that you are asking for and that you need the tenderness, but you also have to present the tenderness. And it can't just be this is why they're saying go with the flow. Say what you want and that you need and desire, but then also step and lean into it and give it so that it can be given back to you, because there is a new life coming here and you want this version, the one where there's more tenderness and more compassion in the way that we talk. And you're learning this and you've been learning this, but you want more of it, and you want to exist in the intimacy of the emotions and love. And so when you do this, you will begin seeing your partner rise. And I have a feeling that this is more male driven. This is going to be for my guys out there, and also for you ladies who tend to be a little bit more coolly detached in how you express emotions. And they're saying that what it is that you don't want to feel like you are leaving yourself control. There's a disciplinedness, which is why it's coming across. They're saying, no, this is for the guys, and it's more so for the guys than it is for the women. But the women, you tend to be a little bit more detached than the men. So those are the two cards that popped out. And the reason that, well, that makes sense. So this is the Moonology deck we're pulling from now. I'm going to put one more card on it. And you already had 3 down here. So they said one more. So this goes back to this. This says, show the world the real you. Okay? And it's not that you're not showing yourself as authentic, but you want a different expression of yourself to come out. You want to be more softer. You want to be entreated in a way in the relationship that's more tender and compassionate. And they're saying that you have to be this first. So here's your flow. Show yourself, show your real self, what you really want, what you're really asking for in the relationship. And right now, that part is not happening, and so you are being tested, and you're going to have to move through this, and really go all out. Maybe share a deep fear. Maybe go into a place where you wouldn't normally show vulnerability or weakness, because maybe you believe that you have to be strong, or you have to be detached. Maybe your fear, maybe the reason why there's a cool detachment is because you are afraid to be seen in any other light. And these two are definitely a part of that. And then your conclusions are within reach. So again, that new vitality is coming, and a new start in the relationship. Being able to start fresh, taking it to new elevation is a new start. When you go to a different place in the relationship, it also broadens the passion. It also heightens the intimacy. And it also allows you to explore those places within the relationship when you stop holding these rigid roles that you are playing with in the relationship. And then it frees you to see how easily not only can you become more connected and synchronized in your relationship, but it also shows you how beautiful love is and that you deserve it. So this new start is coming. This is on the table. This is a revitalization of love. And if you step into your own flow of what you're hearing yourself needing, your partner needs it too. So this is like a big reset. I keep hearing reset, restart. This is deep revival. This is a beautiful way to culminate the eclipse that's coming, because now you have an intention to shoot for, and now you can watch yourself and this take flight moving forward. Plus you've got Saturn and Jupiter right there, bringing about the acknowledgement of that. So wow, this is beautiful. This brings harmony to the relationship. So I can't wait to see what's in store. So I want you to stay tuned. We're going to go ahead and go right into the 2021 predictions for Sag Decan 1. So stay tuned, and I'm Demi. All right. Here we are. The 2021 predictions, baby. It is popping off for you, Sages. And a lot of you have been struggling, going back and forth with some decisions. And just as you've heard, that this love is about to turn around, should you allow yourself to embrace the changes that you want to see your relationship direction go. And a lot of times this calls on us letting go of the fear of rejection and the fear of, who we are in identity roles. And so this year, for all my Sag Decan 1, Sag Nation, I know y'all in the house. Hey. This year, the transpersonal prediction is one of harmonic flow and consciousness, meaning opening up our awareness in a very subtle and easy way. Should we already be working on those parts of ourselves that we want to grow our lives as, our soul growth, being able to become masters of manifesting and setting intentions that really realize through self-actualization. So, but then there's an undercurrent to 2021. This year will also be bringing the force of change in revolution. So there's two parts here happening. And the first part we're going to begin exploring right away. We're going to look at the dynamics of the two most important things to you, Sag, is stability, financial fluidity. Stability and financial fluidity move together for you. And so we were going to go in one direction, but they're saying go in another. So we are going to do that because these are channel guided messages. In the first part, they're saying that they want you to see where your soul, where your life plan is right now for your soul. So we're going to take a look at what the theme of your life lesson is, because you're looking for fluidity and finances and stability, and you're looking to open and broaden your relationship. So this is the soul lesson deck. So the first part out, we're going to be looking at your soul lesson. There are some changes moving in the financial sector. And there's going to be some delays through January and February. There's also going to be some unexpected business. Well, we can stop right there. So the theme of your harmonic flow is judgment. Here's the judgment card. You're going to need to be a wise judge over all your decisions and making sure that they align with your intentions, because there's two parts here for you. And the first part is in the financial fluidity and stability, because there's going to be some slow moving money matters through the first part of the year. And this is going to kind of derail your wind of confidence. And they're asking you to use judgment for the first half of the year. And this is in preparation for the parts of your plan and dream. So we're going to look at your talents and gifts and your abilities. And they're also saying that there's going to be some unknown factors, some unforeseen going to be some unforeseen financial things that you're going to have to some unexpected expense. So it's something that it's going to be large and unexpected in the second half of the year. And they're going to need you to use judgment, staying true to your intentions, not letting anything derail you, not becoming overwhelmed. And now we're going to look at your special skill set that's going to apply to this for the first half of the year. So you're going to have to use wise judgment. The skill sets here that you naturally have This is your natural skill set. You are an energy exchanger and a creator of abundance. So they're saying use your judgment with these money matters and the delays. Make sure that you are wise and making in your money dealings for the first half of the year. Will you see the intended outcome? I'm hearing that there's a little bit more work that you have to do in the details. So let's look at the angel messages. First half of the year, will the abundance flow be there? There are going to be a few setbacks, but they say that you're a creator of energy and flow. It also, they say that you are going to have to ask for help from others, something that you hate to do. You will need the assistance of close family and close friends during this time. First half of the year. They do say in the near future that success. So some of you are looking at entrepreneurship, growing a business, and expanding in business plans. And so there's also looking at new jobs, relocating. So in the flow of money and stability, they're saying that there are some events that cannot be seen at this time. They are hidden, so they're going to be unexpected. So they're saying that to use wise and good judgment during this time. It's going to be an undercurrent lesson for you, is to hold on to the intention. So you're learning how to become a greater manifester during this time. So you're going to have to learn what is working inside of you that is against you in your beliefs and in your emotions about money and your ability to manifest it. So now also let's look at your love life, because they do say that what it is that you're seeking to obtain, they already said it even in the relationship. They said this is about abundance for you. That's more of that harmonic flow of abundance. So not only is it the year of harmonic flow and consciousness, but it's increased, let me see what they say, dynamic abundance. So you've been doing the work. This is going to be your just rewards. So let's take a look at the relationship sector. And you're growing in conscious, and that's the harmonic flow. And also, we just talked about harmonic flow. So staying in the flow is definitely a big theme for you overall. So let's take a look at the relationship sector. Are there any hidden aspects that you need to know? As you're talking about relationships and the back and forthness already, and we have a saying here, whatever pops out comes to show out. So we're looking at the energy of courage. So you are going to have to step into the flow. That relationship already that we just were talking about, moving into the creative endeavors. So this is the opening of where you get to spend more time doing what you both enjoy, or bringing enjoyment into your lives together. And this doesn't necessarily have to be beauty, art and music and theater. This can be any other endeavor that you both can agree on, that's bringing the fluidity of the love that you want to envelop your life, and not the routines and the regimens and the rituals and the schedule. And you want to break free of the monotony. That's what this is. And this is what you're asking for right now, except you're wanting it. It's in passion. I heard intimacy. I heard sex. I heard, you want to open up your love in a whole new way. So part of that is finding the expression of that togetherness. But all of this is going to take courage. And then here we have that kindred partnership, that deep love. And I love this picture for you too, in the relationship sector. That deep connection in the relationship is what you're wanting. And right now, it's kind of like, okay, you've been married for a few years, or you've been dating for a long time, or you've been living together for a little while, and you've realized as a single that you're like, and even in the twin flames, you're looking at these parts of yourself that are saying, why is it this role? I want to be free, and I want my partner to be free. And even though we have financial obligations and children and this, where is our life inside of this? we feel trapped inside life. And that's the worst type of thing that you could feel, is that trapped. And you want to be free and you want to have fun. So how do you do that? Being creative, stepping outside of your box. You know, you're living in this box of we got to do this, we got to do this. And of course, using judgment, because I hear travel second half of the year. This is going to be a big theme, being able to have the expense. So looking for those creative ways to increase the income. Also coming within the new year, we're going to look at what may be blocking you. So we're going to look at the influence of the planets and what may be blocking you from moving, or anything that you need to work on right now. I'm going to hold that because I heard this and this card already came up. So hold your vision. This is not being disrupted, disturbed, staying in that flow, staying connected to the intention, streamlining the intention. You know, sometimes you have to go back and revisit it, revise it, so that it can revitalize as the energy is coming down. First of all, there's going to be a plethora of heavy-duty retrogrades. I'm going to tell you this now. I already pulled that in September. Those retrogrades are going to be really, really, really having us address our self-love and our self-worth and our self-identity, coming right out the gate in the new year. So for those of you who are not really sure of who you are, what your role is, and who you want to be, this is the time to hold on, using the judgment and not letting the circumstances and situations trap you. Hold on to that judgment. You know, being able to look at it and say, can I face this with courage? Can I move through this circumstance? And is this enough to shake me? And who do I want to become as I'm moving through this? And I don't hear storms. I'm just hearing growth. So all these things are coming as your growth. You're reaching higher. So you're going to have to purify more of your beliefs, more of the old emotional baggage. You're going to have to clear the place in you who needs the fear of security. This is the lesson. Thank you. You're going to have to release the fear of security and what you know to be true. You are breaking roles right now. Lots of roles, actually. Your family pattern role. You're also breaking control. Yep. You are emerging. You are emerging to look more deeper into vision, third eye work, moving beyond the realm of what you see and what you know, and the investments, those stability markers, because there's something shaking loose there that I can't see, and that they're saying these are unknown and these are for you. So they're unknown, and this might be hiding behind Uranus at some point. I'm going to try to pinpoint it for you. Hold on. These unforeseen things are coming May, and they're kind of back to back. So we have something that's shaking loose in delays in January, February. April and May. So there's going to be some delays, and they're asking you to look at what you trust in. And these systems that you've been reliant upon, they're wanting you to become more creative as the creator and using your creative influence to build your own instead of relying on systems. So that is one thing. And they're also saying here that you are very close. So yet again, they're backing this up by saying that this dream that you want to bring into realization of financial security and stability is there. So where is it? Let's take a look at where it is. I'm going to grab another set of cards here. There's two parts. They did say it was two. We talked about love. But now we know what your lesson is. We also know what your strength is. We also know what you're growing to. So listening to your own inner soul, that divine higher self, that inner wise, ancient guide that is you, your soul, there's a point of healing. So there is something that these are teaching you. So we're going to look at the healing, and then we're going to look at the love prediction. Because many of you are single and dating. Some of you are living together, and y'all want to put a ring on it. All right, so don't forget, this year's lesson is judgment. Popped out. Got to show out. This is your gift and ability. This is what you are growing to, that wise inner counsel. This is what you are healing, the gift of strength. We know it to be true because here's the courage card. So it's going to take great courage for you to move through these things. And we are going to now look at love. Is financial fluidity, stability coming to you? Absolutely, in 2020. And they say, hold on to that vision. Don't let it go, and don't let anything shake you from this. You are going to have to be fixed in what it is that you desire. It may not come through the vehicles you are trying to get it to come through, is what I'm hearing this message is. You are relying on other aspects other than this gift of strength of self. The energy to create abundance. This is you. This is your gift. And they're saying that you are relying on the system of the world to give you that abundance when the gift is in you. So now let's look at the outcomes of love. For those who are married, who are wanting to grow, I think you just heard that prediction. You already know what you need to do. For those who are seeking that same thing, who have been living together, dating, this is going to be for my single Sag Decan ones out there. Will we find love in 2021? And we go to our angel cards. Well, for some of you, they say that there's something better out there for you now. So for those who are dating, is he or she the one? Well, there's something better for you right now. And so for those who are single, and you know, because you're single and dating, there's somebody better. So you're looking for love in all the wrong places currently. So what I'm going to recommend that you do based on this card for 2021 is take a look at the first half of this reading for your Decan 1 and then make the change in your voice. Go there, take a look at what it is that you're asking for. They say step into that flow because that's where that answer is. So that's already been given to you. Go back, take a look at it, watch the whole thing all the way through. I know how y'all like to cheat. And so with that being said, I want you all to go ahead and drop your Sag sign inside the comments and let me know that you have watched it all the way through. Happy New Year's to you. I'll be seeing you soon because I'll be doing some reports on the Jupiter-Saturn energies that are coming through and what they are going to do for us for the first half of the year. And I'm Demi, and I'm signing out. And don't forget to subscribe. And if you watch it all the way through and not cheated, if you watch it all the way through, both of them, go ahead and drop your Sag icon down in the comments and let me know, or leave me or all of us here feedback, because we work really hard to put these videos together. Let us know what you think, and we will see you next time right here on SOULSCOPES. I'm Demi. Namaste.